Hello, Red class. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your eyelash? Touch your eyelash. Touch your eyelash. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your eyelash? Touch your eyelash. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your mustache? Touch your mustache. Touch your mustache. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your mustache? Touch your mustache. Well, I thought it would be fun to sing the same song today that we sang on our first day of Red class. Down on the banks of the hanky-panky where the bullfrog jumps from bank to banky, he goes, oops, ups, belly flops, and he falls in the water with a kerplop. Today our story is called When You Were Small by Sarah O'Leary and illustrations by Julie Morstad. We are at the very end of Red class, friends. And you all have grown so much this year. Your bodies are bigger, your brains have learned more, you're able to do so many more things. Do you remember when you were small? Every night at bedtime, Henry and his father have a chat. It always begins the same way. Dad, says Henry, tell me about when I was small. When you were small, you used to have a pet ant and you would take him out for walks on a leash. When you were small, we used you as a chess piece because our chessboard was missing one of the knights and you were the perfect size. When you were small, we used to give you baths in the teapot, and when you were done, we would just tip it over and pour you out. When you were small, we let you sleep in one of my slippers, the left one. You used a fuzzy washcloth for a blanket and a tea bag for a pillow. When you were small, your mother once lost you in the bottom of her purse. When she found you again, you were clinging to an earring she'd lost 3 years before. When you were small, you wore a thimble for a hat. When you were small, you rode on the cat's back like you were an emperor and he was an elephant. When you were small, you used a ruler for a toboggan. When you were small, we put you on the top of the Christmas tree instead of the angel. When you were small, you couldn't hold a spoon, so you used to sit on the edge of my porridge bowl and dip your head in like a baby bird. When you were small, we brushed your hair with a toothbrush. When you were small, we took the toy castle out of the aquarium and you were king of it. When you were small, I used to carry you around in the pocket of my shirt. Your little head would just stick out and your little hands would grip onto the edge of the cloth. Actually, you ripped a lot of my shirts that way. When you were small, says his dad, we wanted to call you Hieronymus, but it was too big a name for you, and so we shortened it to Henry. Dad, says Henry, is all that true? Well, says his dad, don't you remember? The end. Do you think any of those stories that Henry's dad told him were true? Here's another song that we sang at the very beginning of Red class. Get ready to clap along with me. Behind the tree and under the house, there lived a teeny, tiny mouse. She loved to sing, she loved to tap, but most of all, she loved to clap. She clapped all night, she clapped all day. She clapped to frighten, the cat away. That didn't even work. We didn't even frighten Percy away. Since this is our last week of red class, I thought it would be fun if we all made crowns and wore them during our last red class Zoom. So everyone has a crown that looks kind of like this. I made them in lots of different colors, so yours might be a different color, but you can write your name on it or decorate it with paints or markers or crayons, stickers. You could glue on some doodads, some jewels, some beads, whatever you think is going to make this so beautiful. And then your grown-up can help you attach the back. You'll probably need to use a little bit extra paper to make it fit. And be ready to wear your gorgeous crown on Thursday for our last Zoom of red class. There are a few different kinds of boats that you can make this week. The first kind is a rocking boat. So you have a paper plate. I think I might have already folded it in half for you. I can't remember, but it should look like this. So it can sit and rock. So you can use your crayons or your paint, your markers to decorate the front. I made it look like there was some water down here and then a boat right here. And I gave you a piece of paper that looks like this. I goofed up a little bit when I drew the lines, but that's okay. And you can cut on the lines, and this is going to make the sail for your boat. I did not cut exactly perfectly on the lines. That is okay. I gave you a wooden stick to attach your sail to your boat. And guess what? I lost mine. So I'm using a straw. Use some tape. Tape your stick to your mast. Tape your mast to the middle of the boat. And you have a boat that rocks. Look. Another kind of boat that you can make is a junk boat. Look through your recycling and see what kinds of plastic or paper or corks that you can find that might make a cool boat. And use your imagination. Look, I'm using a fork for a mast. Do you think that this boat will float? Maybe I'll add a passenger. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can make with my recycling and then try to float it in some water. Another kind of boat you can make is a tinfoil boat. So ask your grown-up to give you a small square of tinfoil, and you can fold it and bend it until you make a little boat. There's lots of different shapes you could make your foil boat in. Mine kind of looks like a canoe, doesn't it? And then see if it will float. Put it in some water. Ooh, it does float. Now here's the challenge. Find some pennies or quarters or anything that you have a lot of the same, and see how many you can put in your boat before it sinks. I'm using quarters. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you think I can put any more in? One more? Uh-oh. Oh no! I got 8 quarters in my boat before it sank. I wonder how many things you can put in your boat before it sinks. Our last project is this paper. It says, this summer I want to, and then there's a line. What do you want to do this summer? What are you dreaming about doing this summer? you can have your grown-up write your words for you, and then you can draw a picture of it. What fun thing do you want to do this summer? Friends, thank you so much for being in Red class today and watching our videos and coming to Zoom. It's been so fun having you in Red class this year, and I will see you again soon. Bye.